always feels good. I tell my guys that we celebrate all victories because they're so hard to get. I think the two wins this week was a accumulation of really good practices throughout the week, and I thought it was some carryover that transcended into us winning those games from the way we practice. So I thought we had a great week of practice, and I thought that the guys did a really good job of executing the game plan and buying into what we were trying to teach, and it carried over in the games. And fortunately for us, we were able to come out with two much needed road victories. Multiple guys scoring double figures. That means you got multiple guys that are playing at a higher level. I think the most important thing for us getting out to that early start was we were able to get defensive stops and get into transition. And when we get into transition offense, I mean, we do a really good job of scoring the basketball when we got numbers. So I thought our quick start was really an accumulation of us getting one and dones and then pushing the ball in transition. And I think that's the reason why we had so many guys scoring double figures, because the offense was able to be moved around through transition basketball. It was important because I think that we came in our last two games at home. We didn't play well. We got beat pretty handily by both opponents. So I thought we really had to get back to our roots and who we were, and there was a strong emphasis in practice on really doing what being who we are, which is defending at a high level and allowing our offense to be dictated by how we guard defensively. That's why we was able, like I said, to get into those transition opportunities. So like I said, man, I'm happy for the guys. I'm happy for the guys because they were able to execute it at a high level. We took a 15-point lead up at East Bay, and they, the game was about runs. They were able to battle back and actually take the lead from us. And then, like you said, we've been in a lot of close games. We showed resiliency, and we was able to overcome their run and then get another run of our own late in that game to pull that game out. And then I thought on Saturday against Dominguez, it was just a total domination from the press throughout the course of the whole game. I thought our guys did a really good job of matching up and picking guys up and communicating and talking. And when we play like that and we were able to get a transition because our defense afforded us that opportunity, I think we'd tough out any night.
Yeah, kind of this thing on offense that kind of everybody eats, just making the right play on offense, getting in the lane, be able to draw guys, kick it. And my teammates did a great job getting me shots. And I think I did a good job of, trying to get in the paint and get them good looks too. And I think that's, the reason we were able to have so many guys in double figures and have such a balanced scoring effort in both those games. And that's really the key, along with our defense, like Coach said, great week of practice leading up to those games. And, it carries over to the games. And, those are two huge wins for us and, continuing to go forward. And like I said, it was just great to see, guys continue to play well. I think in both games we had 3 or 4 guys, double figures, and even, had some guys that had 8 or 9 points. It was just a balanced effort. It was just a total team effort.
Well, I know. I mean, a lot of that was contributed to our zone defense. We've been working on our zone defense since probably November, and I wanted to make sure I held it for the second part of the season. That's the reason why when we beat Sonoma State at home, I didn't show it yet because I wanted to make sure we got it the second go round so it won't be scouted. But with our length and our ability to be in the right spots and not allow teams to reverse the ball in that zone, not attack the middle and the short corner, I think unless you practice against it every day, it's going to give you a little bit of a problem early. So there needs to be an adjustment made to it from another team. And if they don't make that proper adjustment, it's going to, have you taking lower percentage shots. And that's exactly what happened with Dominguez Hills. I thought they were uncomfortable attacking it, and we were able to get some stops and force some long 3-point shots that were contested, which led to transition opportunities, and we were able to go down and score on the other end. So that our defensive performance was the reason why we were able to be successful in both games, that Thursday against East Bay and then that Saturday against Dominguez Hills.
I mean, it was just outstanding, especially in that second game. I think, both games was good, but really in the second game, really just, be able to hold a team to 45 points, especially a team like that that's, pretty good. They got some talent. They got guys that can score the ball, and they've done pretty well this year. I mean, to hold them to 45 points was just outstanding. It's just a testament to, coach and our game plan and guys going out there executing it, and just getting a huge dominant win on the road like that. So
I can tell you about the growth of these guys a little bit, because at one point they had 39, and I could hear the guys in the huddle when we came back to 4 media timeout. So we don't want them to get 40. We don't want them to get 40. You know what I mean? So that's just not taking your foot off off the gas pedal, and those guys, we were trying, man, and they got a couple late baskets early, and I could hear the bench, a little pissed off about that. But hopefully we can carry that over into the next game, and continue that momentum. We're winning 2 games at home, Joe, and we're excited about the opportunity. I'll say again, you get a top 15 team in the country on your home court. It's your job to go out there and knock them off and execute the game plan. And hopefully we come out victorious.
Like I said last week, Coach said this. Guys were excited. Practice. You got to come out here and compete, and we compete against each other. And the same this week. Obviously, Chico's a huge game, a rivalry game, and we went down to their place. It wasn't a great game for us, obviously, but it's payback to her. We want to come out here and have the same energy and the same type of focus that we had on the road in those 2 games, and just do what we got to do, and the recipe's the same, and just share the ball on offense, get good looks, and just it all starts with defense at the end of the day. So we gave up I think 80 something points to them the last meeting, and that can't happen again. So it starts with their defense for sure.
Chico's got a really good team, man, and they're well coached. I think Coach Klink does a really good job of having those guys prepared, and you can see that by year in and year out, they making the postseason tournament. I think that we're going to do a better job of really defending out the half court. I didn't think we did really good. We missed some key assignments down there early in the game, and they were able to jump out. And I didn't think we shot the ball well. Hopefully that changes on our own home court. But it's a team that if we play well, we should win the game. I say that about every home game that we play on, and we'll have our guys ready to compete, and hopefully we execute the game plan that we have at hand. And we do that, we're gonna be fine. Jaden's a special talent, and I'm happy to see him achieve the accolades that he has thus far. I think this is the 2nd conference player of the week this year, and well deserved. But I'm all about growth, and making sure that the student athletes continue to grow in their role. And as much as he's scoring the ball and rebounding the ball well, I've harped on a little bit about his defense early in the year, and I've harped on him about making the extra pass. And I'm starting to see the fruits of that labor manifest. I'm starting to see the growth. I'm starting to see him getting in the lane, jump stop, and penetrating pitch, giving up those good shots or great shots. I'm starting to see him put a more of an emphasis on the defensive effort, not getting beat off the bounce. So as long as I continue to see growth, his ceiling is going to continue to rise. There's no doubt about it. His motor and his ability to put the ball in the basket is one of the best I've seen at this level. So we're excited about what the future holds for him. Fortunately for us, we have him back again after this year. So we don't, we look forward to some of the things he's going to be able to do throughout the rest of his career here at HSU.
Testament to the work we put in, what I put in and stuff like that. But it's a team thing. It's a team thing. You don't get that without winning those 2 games. And guys played well, and guys did a good job of getting me good looks. And it's just a team thing. Honestly, it's just couldn't do it without my teammates, my coaches that put me in the right position to go out there and do what I got to do to be successful. And just got to keep doing the same thing.